Poshmarking really is, it's a full-time thing. You know, even if you're doing it just part-time, it can become a full-time thing. Like, I have a certain way I store my things, and I try to keep them in rotation according to just God, you know, new um dresses, pants, shirts, you know. And then I have these 40-gallon tubs that I put them in. So, you know, it's nothing worse than selling an item and then you're like, yay, I sold an item, you know. And then you're like, where the hell is it? You know, I can't find it, because I went through that. And so what I've been doing is organizing everything and keeping it in separate compartments. Now, I don't know how much space you have in your house. You might have an apartment, you might have a little small condo, and you're someone who thrifts. Things can get a little bit tight and cluttery, which is my current situation. If you walk and see it, you'd be like, what in the world is going on? It looks like a department store just turned everything upside down. It's not as bad as it was. But sometimes, you know, you can do a haul and you'll put that bag in the living room on the floor. And the next thing you know, it's been 1 or 2 days and you've just been so freaking busy, you can't get to it. You guys gotta excuse me. I'm still getting over whatever this is. So, you know, trying to label things and organize is the best way. You know, like I said, I have these 40-gallon tubs with the snap closures on them, and they have the wheels. They're like wagons. You can pick them up and pull them. Best thing I ever decided to do. I started out with those little tubs you lift and carry, and then I got to the point where I found myself buying one every week. I was like, oh, I need more. So now what I did was I made some sales, and I pushed really hard during that time to, you know, produce an extra $125, and I put that aside and purchased those tubs because I went to Walmart and got those 40-gallon tubs. They were $21 each. And so I bought about 5 or 6 of them because I needed one for boots, one for regular shoes, one for dresses and skirts, one for sweaters and tops, you know, one for winter, one for summer. And then I have one I put my blankets and stuff in. So they're just a really good way to store. And you know, try to have some type of organization about yourself, because if you're doing Poshmark or you're doing some type of online retail, it's going to drive you nuts if you're not organized in some type of fashion, because it was driving me nuts. And you know, you can store your things in there until you're able to take all of the pictures that you want to take. Sometimes we have more products, more inventory than we do sales. And I was talking to someone earlier today, and I was like, I'm just so thankful that it's really taking off with Poshmark. It's starting to really move, because if you guys don't know, I don't think I ever told you guys. Well, I said it in another video, but I didn't put it like this. I just made it brief. This is what happened with Poshmark. I first started, I put up probably like probably about 5 pair of shoes, and I was like, this is moving really slow, and Poshmark was taking up a lot of space on my phone. So I was like, I'm not going to keep this app on my phone. And I didn't understand it, and I didn't really know what to do, like I was telling you guys in another video. And the next thing I know, a pair of my shoes just sold, and I was like, this is how this works. Okay, hold on a second. So it sold, and I was like, damn, I don't even know where the shoes are. I had to go find the shoes, and it went from there. So I was like, oh, this can work. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I still had some inventory that I was trying to push out on eBay, and it just was not working on eBay, and it's still not working. I have things up there now, and you know, I've been selling on eBay since 2007. It was really booming at some point. They're trying to keep up with other platforms, so it's becoming a little odd, and I don't know what's really going on with it, but now it's like 0 to none. I'm selling on there, like, really. So now that I put some effort into Poshmark to actually learn how it works and some tips that I can do, and following others here on YouTube and things like that, trying to keep everything stored properly is working out better for me. So if you're someone that has a lot of inventory, you might want to consider getting you a little small unit. I think it's like a 5x7 or something like that. You can get, you know, a storage facility for about 40-50 bucks a month. Now make sure you bringing in that money to cover that cost. You don't want to add on to your bills and you're not even raking in some money to cover the cost for that. So I don't know, I hope this little pep talk helped. And it just dawned on me that that's something that is an issue, because someone asked me like, well, where do you store all this stuff? Because they were looking at my closet. I have about 110 things just on there, and that's not half of my inventory. I just don't have time to put everything up, but I'm working on it. Even if you do 5 to 10 things a day, you can get it out there. If you don't have 5 to 10 things a day, start going to the thrift store. Start going to different stores when they have sales. And sometimes you might have to hold your thing. Well, see, the thing with eBay is that I was pushing things out there on, like, it's winter, I only want to post winter things. But with Poshmark, people buy things, if it's cute and they like it and they want it, they buy it all season around. That's what they do. So I'm glad about that. That's why I was able to go get the rest of my things that I had been storing somewhere and bring them so I can, you know, take pictures of them and post them up, because it's good that you can sell. It's a platform where you can sell all year round on there. So I hope this answered someone's question about how do I store things. If there's something that I left out, just let me know. I apologize, I'm still a little under the weather, but I wanted to answer your question because with Poshmark, it's a learning process. And every day you can have the opportunity to make a sale if you just tweak 1 or 2 small things. I'm learning every day that there's something that you can do to help yourself, and every time I make that small little adjustment, I'll make a sale. So I'm happy about that. All right, peace and blessings to you.